Hello and welcome to your quick news, current event, and stimulus update. In the news today, the House and the Senate have approved another stopgap extension for 2 days. Leaders are receiving the COVID vaccine. Moderna is ready to ship and disperse their vaccine. We're going to get real with stimulus checks and what exactly you can expect this weekend and going forward. And of course, I'm going to end off this video with some rapid fire current events. So this is going to be a huge weekend in Congress as the final deadlines are here for both the stimulus negotiations and the government funding bill. Before we jump in though, make sure you like and subscribe this video, and hey, share the video as well if you feel someone you know could use this information too. So jumping right in, after a long day yesterday, the House and the Senate voted in favor of a stopgap extension. This gives Congress until Sunday at midnight Eastern time to reach a resolution both on government funding and on stimulus relief. Just because they needed a little bit more time, 9 months wasn't quite enough. Now let's take some time to really look at the possibility of not only COVID relief passing this weekend, but direct checks being included within that bill. We know economists are calling for checks. We know the people are calling for them. Most legislators are calling for them. And up until the end of the week, checks were not going to be included in the next relief package for whatever reason. Then in the last hour, a decision was made to include checks and combine a stimulus bill with a government funding bill. So this is a huge step in the right direction. However, checks may turn out to be smaller than what people would want. We don't know for sure yet, but the odds are the check size will be $600 or $700. For a while, they were floating the $600 amount, and then for the last day or two, they bumped it up to $700. So it's a little bit better. It's not $1,200, it's not $2,000, but it's a little bit better. With the stopgap being 48 hours though, and if we know anything about our legislators, they're probably going to ride that all the way to the very last moment. They're like the college student that's cramming the night before the test. It'll probably happen late in the day on Sunday if a decision is made. Now this is pretty frustrating for me because the Senate leader had said expect a package to be passed Saturday. Now, there's a possibility that might happen, but I don't think it's likely. But yet again, more kinks needed to be ironed out before they could vote on it and agree on it. The main issues of argument right now are Democrats are saying the GOP is trying to shut down the Treasury and the Fed's credit lending facilities. Then Republicans are saying Democrats are trying to include FEMA funding within a relief bill so they can later repurpose it as state funding, an area that they agreed to remove from negotiations in turn for removing liability protections. And then both sides are debating on who should receive stimulus checks, as well as the total amount that the check should be to each individual and to dependents. We don't know all the specifics there, and I know that's what everyone really cares about. So hopefully that gets ironed out as quickly as possible. I know these guys have been dragging this on for way too long, and frankly, it's annoying that it has been extended to Sunday, but I think this weekend will finally bring us some much needed results just before the holidays. If someone said it would be in December when a resolution would be made, back in May when these talks started, there's no way I would ever believe that would happen. But here we are. I'll be sure to keep out an eye tomorrow and make any updates as necessary to ensure you are in the loop. Just make sure you're subscribed. That way you can stay informed here. As far as vaccines go, Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, and Mike Pence all received the Pfizer vaccine, with other essential personnel receiving their doses as well. The general public, though, will have to wait months until larger supplies can be shipped. Moderna's latest vaccine could help, but it's still waiting for final approval for emergency use. That wasn't approved the other day like they had hoped. Once it's approved, they can begin shipping and dispersing them immediately. Now that we got all that covered, let's do your rapid fire current events and get you back into your weekend. Tony LeBritton has turned his home into a greenhouse, raising some of the rarest plants in the world, and one of his plants he's growing is worth over $15,000 per leaf. That's not even the whole plant. That's one little leaf picked off of this plant. Paul Stamets, known as the crocodile hunter for fungus, which is way too long of a title, but anyways, is looking to create a research facility on a remote island to protect a rare ancient mushroom. It's a mushroom that he claims has a long tie to medical uses, including fighting tuberculosis. So that's pretty cool. And that's going to do it for today. Get your 4 free stocks with Webull with the link in my description. All you have to do is deposit $100. You get 4 free stocks. Literally, I've done it. All my friends and family have done it. It's a killer deal. You just basically get free money. Check out my moving company course, link in the description as well. I spent months creating this course on how basically I'm successful with my moving company, all the systems and processes. I'm really proud of it. Check that out below. And as always, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a profitable day.